sun. Okay, so right now we're in Marion and we're going to P-Town, Provincetown. We're gonna eat some dinner with some friends up there. It's gonna be a great time. The looming threat that's happening is that Hurricane Lee, in which we have no idea where it's gonna go. The smart move is to go south. But if we go south at this point, to go like down to New York or something like that to get out of the track, if we go south at this point, that's kind of the end of the season. You're not gonna go back north. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. And we don't wanna do that. Rooney's birthday is coming up and we've already sent a bunch of stuff to Boston, to the Waterboat Marina up there, who we haven't seen in a long time. We love everyone over at Waterboat Marina and they're always really nice to us. And it means that we would have to like figure out all that stuff again. But Boston is definitely in the cone of possibilities. So we're gonna get some more intel and figure it out tomorrow. Worst case, we could go down to New Bedford. New Bedford has a hurricane wall and they shut that, so that prevents the surge. Can't prevent the wind, but it's gonna prevent that surge from coming in.
I'm Brooke and this is Brayden. We have 3 kids and 1 dog. Rooney, Penn, Leo, and Captain. At 75 tons and 55 feet long, our home is different. With time being non-renewable and our home being, well, movable, around the world we go as we roam to know. Welcome aboard, Mermaid Monster.
What a mess, Brooke. What a mess. Look at that. This is why you missed the Bahamas. None of this. None of this junk.
Works at short range right now, apparently.
Well, you were loud and clear at 50 yards.
Well, so you better hurry so we can stay at 50 yards.
I'm just getting warmed up right now.
We're just gonna go real slow.
Okay, Brooke, talk to me about the anxiety of preparing for a hurricane. Or the possibility of a non-hurricane. Or hurricane.
Well, I think this Hurricane Lee, it will be something. We're definitely gonna feel it. It's not gonna just be like nothing. There'll be wind and rain and probably some surge, maybe.
I think what adds to the entire anxiety of it is that other people in the boating community are texting you. They don't text me.
I know.
They just text Brooke and ask Brooke what she's doing. So that makes you think about it.
Yeah, it makes me worry about it. Like when I wouldn't worry about it, now I'm worried about it because everyone's asking me. But the track has changed every couple hours, but it's annoying. It's like a pendulum. It's like over Boston and now out to sea, then over Boston, then out to sea, because they just don't know when it's going to make that northern turn. It's kind of, you know, just going north-northwest right now, and it hasn't gone up yet enough to know the exact track. So we have a few options. We can stay in Boston at our dock and just kind of like it is what it is, or
that's the main option.
That's probably what we're gonna do, because I have my family flying into town for Rooney's birthday, or we just run away and go down the Long Island Sound, and then the hurricane will turn into New York, and I mean that's just how it goes. it's obnoxious.
What's the most wind that you've done at the dock?
Something like 70 knots.
70 knots?
Yeah.
So that's like a tropical storm.
Oh, at the dock? I don't know. Did we do 70? What was it at that Plymouth nor'easter storm? It couldn't have been 70 knots. Maybe 50, 60 at a dock. I mean, at anchor, we've done really strong winds, but not at a dock. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
We've been cruising for 2 hours now. This is where we ate lunch last night, dinner last night, right here. Right in there. Took us 15 minutes to get here. Can you believe that? Wow. I mean, I like having a bathtub on my boat, but going fast is really nice.
The Cape Cod Canal is actually a man-made waterway in Massachusetts that connects the Cape Cod Bay, which is up in the north, to the Buzzards Bay in the south. It's actually a part of the ICW. The Cape Cod Canal is approximately 17.5 miles long, and it's pretty wide and doable. Just beware of the larger traffic coming through. Always yield to them if you can. So this is P-Town. You can't see it. This little white blob is the lighthouse. A lighthouse, I guess. We go around and then tuck back in there. It's the shape of a hook almost. So here we go.
Don't wanna go to work today. Think I need a holiday. You know I got some money from my melodies. We can go to Italy, be away from the plain days. Be a Shakespeare tragedy in Verona. I've been pushing too hard now. This romance is long overdue.
I'm gonna do a circle and then come up to it, drop anchor, and then pay back, and I should end up in a really good spot. That's what I'm thinking.
Sing with me a
Braden and many of the other boaters that know me always make fun of me for how particular and precise I am when anchoring or docking. I like to know the plan, I like to follow the plan, I like to execute it how I envisioned it. Which can be good and bad. Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way.
the vain artist who lives in here is hurting really bad. Push it too hard now. This romance is long over.
So we're at 160. It's probably good, 170. probably good. Just like a lot of things in life, our time in Provincetown felt way too short. Here are a few snapshots from our time there. It made me realize how quickly our kids are really growing up. I mean, look at them.
So this is P-Town behind me, Provincetown. It's an amazing town. See that building over there, the tower? The Pilgrims built that. Can you believe that? That is a big building for an early group of people to build. It's a cool one to go up to the top, and that's definitely survived a few hurricanes, so it's very well built. But there is some amazing places to eat, some amazing places to see, some amazing people watching. That's one thing that I like. When we first came into town, the waiter, this is a little fast food joint, and they're like, "Do you want to eat on the water? Go and eat on the water." And we referred, we get a lot of water views, but we don't get a lot of people views this good. So we sat out on the main street so we could watch all the people. There is some interesting, there's like almost like little shows that walk down the street. There was a lady yesterday that was on one of those, like the rickshaw carts. So like one guy rides a bike and the lady sits in the back of the bike, and it was a lady with a hood on. You couldn't see her face, and she had a loudspeaker, and she was just singing going down the street. That's what I mean. And she had an amazing voice, and it was like a circus show, just going down the street. Some lady with an amazing voice, just singing randomly, talking to people, going down the street. That's the kind of stuff you see in P-Town. Do you think we're making the right decision?
No.
No, you don't?
No.
Well, we're gonna know in 2 days.
The right decision is to go like to New York, to get out of it all the way.
But the dock is just so expensive.
Well, when you lose your boat, that's more expensive.
We're not gonna lose our boat.
I know. I just don't want to be around. I'm not adventurous like that. Like I don't have a desire to ride out a hurricane. Like that's not. I'm adventurous, but I'm not stupid, I guess.
Should we go to Bermuda? Try Bermuda?
Let's just head straight for the hurricane. And then nothing else will scare us ever again because we'll have done it.
Yeah. Some of your random viewers on YouTube might think that the boat is built for that and that you should try that.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get a comment like that. You're fine. I've rode out 30 hurricanes in my life. You know, you'll get lots of that.
My favorite is when you get it from the guy that did it on like a 1,000-foot aircraft carrier or something like that.
Yeah, seriously. No kidding.
All right, here you go.
Okay, that's good.
From my melody, I've been pushing too hard now. This romance is not overdue. There's no magic at all I got is this romance true. Sing with me a
We're going to Boston right now. What else do you want to know? What else do you want to know?
I don't know.
We had fun in P-Town. It was a very short stay. I wish we could have stayed longer. I don't know. All that's consuming me is this stupid storm, and then my parents come into town, which will be nice, and then Rue has a birthday the day the storm's supposed to hit. She's really bummed and annoyed about that. Like, how could a hurricane bother her on her birthday? And so we have to work around that. But other than that, yeah, everything's pretty good. This season feels a little weird, I have to admit. It's been very fun, but maybe just because, what do you think? We've just done it so many times.
Yeah, it's the same spots that you've
Same
done.
spots. Like, it's really comfy. Not so much more, like, really adventurous anymore. I could probably change my tune once this hurricane hits on adventurous. I'm kind of feeling like, all right, we gotta move. We gotta do something different. That's how I feel. What about you?
Yeah, we've been talking about stuff, so figure it out.
Yeah. We'll see.
What's the angle? I'm not playing that game. It's the same.
Burritos.
Breakfast burritos.
Those look good.
Sausage, bacon. No, sorry, ham, eggs, and cheese.
Ham, eggs, and cheese.
Yeah.
Because we forgot to get bacon.
Yeah. It's good though. The kids like it. Ask them to see if they like them.
I can't because I'm not wearing clothes.
We're lucky if our kids put clothes on. Here.
Brooke has requested, and it's a good request, right? She's requested that I get out the brand new, never used dock lines.
It's been 6 years. We've never used them.
Our lines have
Our
lines are extremely thick. There's a little bit of chafing on them on some little parts, but they're so thick. I figure like there's still so much to go.
Yeah, they just look bad. They look in grub.
We're gonna get the perfect lines out. That way there's no excuse. The dock will go before the lines go.
That's true.
Dock's not gonna go.
With a different name. Who's the target? Sorry, I'm not in the market. If I quit buying, you can't sell me anything. No thanks, I'll pass. I don't want any of that.
So these lines actually came with the boat when we purchased it. I'm not sure if it was the previous owner or people before that had these lines made, but you guys, we're embarrassed to admit that after 6 years of owning this boat, we are still finding things that we didn't know we had. That is how well equipped and well stocked Mermaid Monster was and is still today.
Collective pressure. It's about time for another lecture. You do it too. If you knew what's good for you. Future minded. It's not much for peace of mind, my friend. If I quit
Hi. Beautiful, nice new lines.
How's your hurricane tracking going?
It's looking a little better right now.
This morning it went a little bit closer to Boston, and then at the next forecast it moved a little bit farther away.
It's messing with us. Awful.
And then tell them about the emails that you get.
Just people concerned for our life and property. But we're okay. Because I'll just leave if it gets bad. I'm just gonna leave.
Well, the life is fine. The property.
The property might not be even. No,
Property's
it'll be fine. It's gonna be fine.
It's extremely nerve-wracking trying to figure out what to do, where to go, and watching that weather forecast. It comes out at like 11:30, and then there's another one at the end of the day, and then there's probably something in the middle of the night. But having all those forecasts come in is just, it just makes you second guess yourself. Every single time a forecast comes in, you second guess if you made the right decision. We made the right decision. We'll find out in a couple days if we made the right decision. I'm hoping we did.
Welcome to Boston, everyone. The home of, well, colonial people and smart people. This area has a lot of colleges, some of which you might recognize, like Harvard, MIT, Boston University. Yeah, there's a lot of smart people looming in these parts of the city. There's so much to do in Boston, you will never fall short of activities and adventures to be had. We hope you guys would visit Boston someday. Yeah, we have no family ties or anything. We just really like this city. It feels clean, it feels safe, and there's tons to do with the family, kids, no kids, whatever you prefer. It's an awesome place. And if you're a boater, stay at Waterboat Marina. These guys are family owned and operated and some of the nicest, most helpful people we have ever dealt with at a marina.
Okay, so we made it into Boston. We're tucked away safe at Waterboat Marina. We like to try to film when we're docking, but it was a little wonky, the spot we got into. It wasn't hard, right?
But it was wonky.
It was. You had to come back and then just go.
But I feel good about it because we're at like the perfect direction for the wind, and I have this huge yacht next to us blocking.
Yeah,
all the
I'll
wind.
show everyone this giant boat. Yeah, we have like 3, but I don't think they're really going to be blocking because I think it's going to be coming like, I think it's like that.
Yeah, and I really like Waterboat Marina. The docks here are super solid, and the pilings are so high that
There's no chance the dock
there's
is
no
floating
chance that a surge would have you go over the pilings, which isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
But this is very well built.
It's well built, yeah. It's a steel dock, so it feels a little wobbly, but that's just because there's no give with steel. Yeah, I think we're sitting good. As of right now, everything's looking all right. My parents fly in, and this is kind of an interesting spot because the airport is right here, so you can just take a
There's
little
a dinghy
ferry.
dock at the airport. Not really. It's a water taxi dock that you can use if you do it quick enough, where the water taxi guy doesn't yell at you.
Yeah, you
But it
can drop
works.
people off for the airport, which
No one's yelled at me.
no. So yeah, I mean, anything else to say about Boston?
We're excited to be here.
We are.
This marina is in the perfect location. Not a better city marina.
Yeah, we've been talking about being back in Boston for a long time now. So, feels good to be here. Yeah.